Everybody, Chris here. I know what you're thinking. Doge, where is it going? What is it doing? Just going sideways. This is boring. I'm going to talk about that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams, still live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 o'clock p.m. East Coast time. That's Boston, where I am. Please join in on the fun. Again, we're just trading sideways still. We got ups and downs, got little dips, little runs, but still overall, I'll show you on the charts what's happening. This is the boring time. This is the time when you start getting a little anxious, you start getting a little worried. This isn't going anywhere. I see in the comments, oh, Doge is dead, or this isn't going anywhere. I'm going to sell my Dogecoin. I'm going to get into something else. Well, you could do that. But if you do, you could miss out. You could miss out big time because you don't know when the pump will come. We know Doge does do pumps. We see it on the charts happening. We see a formation happening. This is what I'm looking at. Let me show you in more detail. And we'll start with the current chart of Dogecoin. And here we were Sunday evening. Doge was dipping down right to this orange line. I'll show you what that is in just a minute. But that orange line is 777, and that is support. Yes, it's a long support, and dipped right there and came back up, coming back up to 8 cents where the blue line is, just touched over, and now we have all of these red candles coming down. What are those candles? Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin. Bitcoin, right at 9 o'clock, starts selling GBTC, selling Bitcoin, more Bitcoin, this whole thing about the spot ETFs and Bitcoin. And we're just like, well, why did we decide to do that? Was that a good idea? Well, in the short term, it certainly doesn't seem like it. But the long term, that's what we're looking at because Bitcoin's going to get scarce. And with that scarcity and continuing, not institutional buyers, but more retail buyers as well, buying Bitcoin. And when there's the Bitcoin halving, it becomes scarcer, more scarce. That's how Bitcoin works. And we see in the long-term charts, this is going to be great. But the short term, it's like the selling. I mean, if you were swing trading, right, you could have guessed it maybe that 9 o'clock, we would start that selling. That is what happened. Doge following along, like most cryptocurrencies as well, following along. But what do I see in the big picture? I've been showing this descending wedge. Here we are. We're getting close to this inflection point. And with that, and I'll show you another example in a minute, but with that, remember this, it looks like, again, there could be a dip. There could be a bigger dip that comes down before the thing takes off. But this might be a good place to just be accumulating right on this orange line here. A few dips below. Again, we've had 3 dips below. And if you recall, we had this, again, back in August and September. We had 3 dips below 6 cents before having a final dip came down to 5.7 or so before Dogecoin took off, hit its golden cross, and then continued on up. This is happening again, guys. This is it right here. This is what we're looking at. And Elon Musk, I mean, here we have again, sparks fresh wave of Dogecoin speculation. What did Elon do this time? He liked one of his old posts, one of his old tweets, in fact, from a couple years ago. This was it. I'm thinking of starting a new university, Texas Institute of Technology and Science. Just for fun, right? TITS. Yeah. October 2021. And he says, tuition is in Dogecoin, and you get a discount if you have a dog. Again, October 2021. Well, over the weekend, he liked his own tweet, his post, his old post. He liked it. That was funny. So what did I do? Well, what I did was I've reposted this as well. Not only did I say, hey, Elon Musk just liked his own post from over 2 years ago, bullish on Dogecoin, but also This was an image that I had made a couple years ago, so I posted it again. Hey, I'm an architect. I'll design it for Elon, no problem. Here's a cool image of what this could look like, and look at the moon. Look at the moon! Elon likes dogs and memes. And this whole education thing has Elon's thoughts right now. He's thinking about, wow, he could actually do this. He could actually make his own university, not have all that woke stuff in there, but just teach science and technology. He could do that. Tuition in Dogecoin? Sure, why not? Ballinger Bands hints at impending Dogecoin price volatility. That's right. This is what happens in the quiet times. You end up with a chart that you've seen before. That's right. These are the Ballinger Bands. Here it is in a little more detail. And what happens? The Ballinger Bands are wide when there's high volume and high movement of price. And then they start getting narrower and narrower. When the volume dies down, price is going sideways. This only happens for a short period of time before there's eventually a breakout. And when did we last hit this kind of pattern on the Ballinger Bands? Well, it was back here in September. August and September. Same thing happened. The Ballinger Bands got really tight there, really narrow. We had the final dip. That's where we were buying Dogecoin. And then it took off. The same thing is happening again. Again, these patterns repeat themselves. Again, no guarantee, not a financial advisor. I'm looking at the charts just like Ali Martinez is too. Same thing is happening. Dogecoin rising due to X payments. Yeah, what is happening with X payments? We see increasing number of money transmitter licenses that X is getting. This is coming again. It's summertime. We're not talking about today. We're talking about some months from now. So we have to be patient with this. Because what did I say at the beginning? It's like these are the boring times. These are the times that test you, right? Are you going to hold? Or are you just going to say, I'm just going to sell and get into something else? And then you could miss out on these great gains that are coming. Doge surpasses SHIB, Pepe, Floki, all these other meme coins. Why is Doge passing these meme coins? Because there's a lot of indicators, if you're into memes, that just say Doge is the place to be. Because you don't know what's going to happen with these other ones. They're very unpredictable. Pepe has been down quite a bit, up a little bit today. SHIB has been boring, even though there's this Shibarium and all of that. It's been a long year for SHIB not moving. Doge dipped down, came back up. Now looking pretty solid, right below 8 cents. And as we see with these metrics of these different meme coins and tokens, market cap, volatility, and then we move this over and we say, well, here's Doge right there, $11.2 billion market cap, 46% holders in profit right here that we have for Doge. And where is SHIB down here? That only 27% holders in profit. Only 24% holders in profit on Pepe. And all of these others are down in profit. We see this. What's this one down here at the bottom? This is Wojak. I don't even know what that is. 41% though, holders in profit there. But the rest of these are all lower. So what does that mean? That means that there are some people here in these others that are desperate to sell. They're desperate to sell as soon as any of those start taking off. So be careful. Be careful with that. That's all I say. And then SHIB sees more out of the money investors than Doge, over 60%. Yes, of SHIB investors are holding at a loss. Does this make them more desperate when it's time to sell? That could be, again, SHIB just a little bit, demand is down on SHIB right now. Again, this is all based on there's not a lot of use of SHIB going on. Again, the Bone token is the one that's actually being used as the gas on Shibarium. But how much of the devs are really building new stuff on Shibarium, we don't know. However, in futures and open interest, there's growth in SHIB. SHIB is now to the point where open interest has risen by 38%. And when assets open interest witnesses this kind of resurgence, it suggests that traders have begun opening new trading positions. Trading long with leverage on SHIB does seem to indicate breakout on the horizon. We could see that. Again, overall, Dogecoin, 46% are in the money. SHIB down here at 27%. So that's pretty low. We've got others that are low too, like Toncoin here at 29%. Look at Matic. Only 17% in profit for Matic. That doesn't look good. So yeah, mostly bearish outcome for that. So yeah, be careful overall. Again, we're at this point now, this inflection point coming. We've seen this before. The patterns are there. Are you impatient or are you patient? Are you waiting? Are you ready for what's to come in the near future? It's not going to be today. It's not going to be tomorrow. Patience is how you build wealth in cryptocurrency investing. That's how you do it. If you go and try and chase the latest meme, if you are doing leverage trading, the chances are you're not going to make it. We've seen it time and time again. You might get lucky once, but then you try and do it again and you get wrecked. So be careful out there. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about having patience and missing out? Give the video a like if you haven't already. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.